Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm a recovering addict. And I explained earlier about how I got clean, but I was a little all over the place. So I'm going to try to make this a more clear explanation of the timeline of me getting clean. So I was really strung out from the middle of 2015 up until around 2018. And in 2016, when I was really, really strung out, I got raped in an alley while I was out looking for drugs, and I got pregnant because I never went to the hospital. And um, so I got clean for a little bit while I was pregnant. I went and I got on Suboxone because I was using at the time that I got pregnant. So I went and I got on Subutex. I went to Valley Vista, and it's an inpatient detox place. And then they put you on Suboxone or Subutex, and I got on Subutex while I was pregnant. But then at the end of my pregnancy, I got switched to, like, after I had the baby, I got switched to Suboxone, and the only Suboxone place around was, like, very far away, so I had to take the Medicaid cab, and I ended up missing an appointment, and I got kicked out after just one appointment, so I went back to using because, um, I was depressed because I had given that baby up for adoption, and, then I was really regretting it, and then I got kicked out and got kicked off the Suboxone. So I went and I started using again, and I used for like another year or so, and I tried to get put on Suboxone again, but the Medicaid cab was very unreliable, and I would miss appointments all the time and have to go sick and end up going and using to make myself get well. I would try to find Suboxone if I could, but I mean, if I had the choice between like heroin or Suboxone, I was going to go with the heroin. And I used to, I wanted to get clean, but at the same, I didn't completely want it. Like it's a weird thing. You can want it without really wanting it. So I wanted to get clean, but at the same time, I wasn't. That thing hadn't clicked for me yet. You know, like when you just wake up one day and you say, "I never want to get high again," and it just clicks, and you just don't do it. That wasn't happening for me. I wanted to get clean, and I wished that that click moment would just happen for me, but it wasn't. And so I was getting really bad into it, and then some things started happening. I ended up getting arrested for having a needle, and I got sent to jail for 2 weeks, and then I got arrested again, and got no, I didn't really get. I only went to jail for like 2 days the first time, I think, and then the second time I got arrested for having a needle, it was like 2 weeks in probation, and then I ended up violating my probation because um, I got sent to an inpatient rehab because I couldn't stay clean while I was on probation. So he sent me to an inpatient rehab that I ended up getting kicked out of because my boyfriend snuck me in meth, and I did it all, and I got paranoid because they were watching me, and they ended up finding out that I was high. So I got kicked out, and then so I got sent to jail, and um, sometime in this mix, I ended up also getting kicked out of my daughter's dentist office for getting high in the bathroom. The lock didn't lock all the way like I thought it did, and somebody walked in on me, and that was really, really embarrassing. And so that kind of started to help open up my eyes. And then after I went to jail, it really started like clicking with me, like I'm gonna lose my daughter. I'm never gonna be able to see her again if I don't get clean. So when I got out of jail, that's pretty much what I did, and I went and I got put on methadone, and I was clean. And so that was the last time I was strung out. I did relapse a few times because my boyfriend was not understanding the hint that I didn't want to be with him unless we were clean. He was never serious about getting clean, and so he was using me for a place to live because I had gotten my own apartment. And he was using me for a place to live and was trying to still get high, and then every now and then I would get high because of him constantly coming around high and bringing it around and stuff. I could fight it for a while, but every great once in a while it would get to be too much and I would end up relapsing. But after he got me evicted in 2020, right before COVID started, um, I moved in with my mom and got away from him, and I've been clean ever since. So I haven't been strung out since like the beginning of 2018. But I did use after that, but I never was strung out after that. But now I don't use and I'm not strung out. So that's how I got clean. Thank you for watching.